and gentlemen.
Welcome, wrestling fans, to the National Wrestling League St. Louis, and we
wrestle.
are live from the Casa Loma Ballroom, and we have a St. Louis title tournament match to kick off our show this week.
Our opening contest in the St. Louis Championship Tournament.
Dedicated for certain. You don't wanna rumble in the juggler. These hands are hurting.
And the first competitor making his way to the ring is Wellston, hoping to advance into the next round of the St. Louis title tournament.
Well, you know, I wouldn't expect him to advance Wellston. He's used to piggybacking off of other people and having them fight his battles for him, so he's going to do it all himself.
And Wellston's opponent for tonight is one half of the controversial tag team, The Underground, Adam Ryan.
Adam Ryan is really starting to come into his own. And controversial, I think this guy's eyes are just finally being open to a bigger and brighter world.
Jackie Lee Bosch and Adam Ryan making their way here to the Casa Loma Ballroom. Jackie Lee Bosch is the man wearing the sunglasses. Adam Ryan is in the suit jacket. And Jackie Lee Bosch is the one. I think he is the string puller here in the tag team of The Underground. He makes Adam Ryan do his bidding. He is like the devil on somebody's shoulder whispering provocative thoughts in that man's ear.
He doesn't make Adam Ryan do anything, and Adam Ryan doesn't have inside of him. Sometimes people are just a little bit afraid to be their true selves. Jackie Lee is just bringing it to the forefront.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is set for one fall and is a part of the St. Louis Championship Tournament. Your referee is Michael Crace. Introducing first, to my left, accompanied by his partner Jackie Lee Bosch. From The Underground, weighing 203 pounds, Adam Ryan. And his opponent to my right, from St. Louis, weighing 202 pounds, Wellston.
The crowd showing their favor and support for their hometown guy, Wellston. Wellston looking to finally make his mark as a singles competitor here in the NWL STL. And what better way to make that mark than to advance to the next round of the St. Louis title tournament?
Listen, I think Dez can want to advance all he wants, but he doesn't have the game plan like Jackie Lee Bosch does and Adam Ryan. These guys have his number. They've been a thorn in his side for a long time, and I don't see any reason why they should stop.
That's right, Wellston. This isn't just about advancing in the St. Louis title tournament. This could be about a little bit of a game of revenge here for Wellston, because the Underground, like you said earlier, Christopher, have been haunting, for lack of a better term, Wellston. At every turn, the Underground has been there, and they've tried to ruin Wellston's career.
Well, they've only tried to ruin his career because they made it so that he has to stand on his own and not piggyback off of somebody else. That's how they've ruined his career. They've tried to make him stand up and be his own man, and that maybe, he's not used to that probably. He's always relying on anybody else to help him out. Neon Iverson, Coco Rumble, Jay Lutz. Well, this guy can't do it on his own, and they're just exposing that, and good for them.
A distraction there by Jackie Lee Bosch and Adam Ryan blindsides Wellston here, and we are underway in this important match in the St. Louis title tournament, and I don't think Wellston has a problem standing on his own. I think Wellston would do whatever it takes to be successful in tag team wrestling or in singles wrestling, and I think we're going to see here tonight that Wellston is ready to take on the singles world.
Well, he's throwing some illegal punches there in the corner, so he's already doing some desperate tactics.
Wellston getting whipped into the corner by Adam Ryan. Adam Ryan gets caught with a boot by Wellston. Now Wellston's going to shove Adam Ryan into the corner here. What does Wellston have planned for one half of the Underground? Nice forearm shot into the corner. Wellston really picking up a head of steam before he fires that shot in. And another forearm drives it right into the face of Adam Ryan. Adam Ryan able to reverse the Irish whip into the corner. Look at the quickness and the drop kick, nicely executed by Des Wellston.
Des Wellston is a heck of an athlete. I'll give him that. It's the mental game that I think he has some problems with.
Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, nicely executed by Des Wellston.
Back up, wow.
Wow, showing an incredible amount of strength, going for the cover here. 2, it's a 2 count. And now Adam Ryan making his way back over to Jackie Lee Bosch, and look at him just smacking Adam Ryan, telling him, you need to get in there and fight. This Jackie Lee Bosch character is unhinged. This guy, and look at the look in the eye of Adam Ryan. Jackie Lee Bosch is unhinged, and again, I think he's got some sort of mental control over Adam Ryan, if you will.
Well, it's good if he does, because every time he gets into the face of Adam Ryan, look, good things happen, right?
Oh, good things like this. Jackie Lee Bosch ramming Des Wellston into the security railing. Uncalled for here on the outside of the Casa Loma Ballroom. Jackie Lee Bosch interfering in the match, and that could cost Des Wellston dearly.
Des Wellston has been known to insult other competitors' mothers, their sisters, their cousins, all of those things.
You're
probably
full
said
of it.
something
You are
like that to Jackie
absolutely
Lee Bosch.
full of it.
I don't blame Jackie Lee for maybe giving him a quick shot there. You can't talk to people like that, Des Wellston.
Really working over the left arm and shoulder of Des Wellston. Des Wellston is known for doing some high flying maneuvers, especially in the tag team of the Soldiers, and he's also a really good ground and pound guy. He's good at everything in the ring, and if he's going to try to take that arm out, if he takes that arm out, Des Wellston ain't going to be doing much of anything.
How do you like that?
I liked it an awful lot, Adam. That was fantastic. This guy, he really, you can't judge a book by its cover. He looks kind of like a bookworm, kind of like an accountant. The guy works in an office, something like that. But this guy is a tough guy. Lots of wrestling knowledge as well. These two guys are, I'm talking about the underground, great fighters, tough competitors, and they're really sticking it to Des Wellston right now, and I couldn't be happier.
When you talk about the tag team of the under, and again, Jackie Lee Bosch choking Des Wellston on that bottom rope. Give me a break. The referee needs to turn around and catch that kind of stuff going on and kick him out of here.
Des Wellston doesn't learn. He apparently, again, had something bad to say about a family member of Jackie Lee Bosch, so I don't blame him.
You stop it. Des Wellston trying to fight back up to a vertical base. Adam Ryan still hammering down on Des Wellston. Here, that'll create some separation. Nice chin breaker by Des Wellston. Picks him up into a fireman's carry. What is he going for here? Adam Ryan ripcords him and drives him again into the mat, using that damaged left arm and shoulder to drive Des Wellston into the center of the ring.
Beautiful maneuver by Adam Ryan. I told you, this guy's full of surprises. You never know what is inside the mind and the body of Adam Ryan, and that's why Jackie Lee Bosch is so dangerous, because he brings it all out.
Adam Ryan raining down hard forearm strikes to the face. Des Wellston trying his best to cover up, making sure those forearms don't make exact contact, because if they do, Des Wellston will be on Dream Street, and that could be the end of this match. Oh, come on. He's doing a choke now. Look at the look in Adam Ryan's eyes. Each and every week, Adam Ryan the switch seems to be, or the dial, if you will, seems to be slightly turned to the left. This guy's losing his mind, I think.
You know what that look is? That's the look of a winner. That's the look that winners get when they are determined to do whatever it takes to win. That's something you don't know anything about. And that's something that the first St. Louis champion is going to have to know everything about.
Another arm breaker there, going for a cover too. Adam Ryan from the Underground, both members of the Underground have really been testing Des Wellston's patience, I guess you could say, in the last few weeks. They cost him his tag team partner. That nasty spill to the outside. Neon Iverson has been out with a knee injury ever since, and now Des Wellston was actually forced to go the solo route here, and he's performing quite well so far, except when he gets hit with a boot like that to the face by Adam Ryan.
He's not going to be able to take many more shots just like that. Did you notice just a few minutes ago, looked to me like Des Wellston was looking for a tag. He was looking to tag out, and of course he doesn't have a partner in this match. Des, you got to do it all on your own. You're in a lot of trouble. Fans trying to get under the skin of Adam Ryan. These fans in St. Louis, they don't appreciate a real talent. Look at this guy. He's a great competitor. He's tough. He's mean. He's everything that a champion
Looks like he just walked off the floor of a boardroom somewhere and just decides to take off his coat and come in and wrestle. This guy, I'm not taking away from his talent in the ring, but again, something is wrong with Adam Ryan. Something just doesn't make sense. Nice snap suplex into the center of the ring, but the guy can wrestle.
How judgmental are you? Something doesn't make sense. Just because it doesn't make sense to you means it doesn't make sense. It works for Adam Ryan. It works for Jackie Lee Bosch. It works for them as a team, as the Underground. So why should they have to explain anything to a guy like you?
I'm off.
Breaking right at the count of 5. Adam Ryan raking away at the face of Des Wellston. The winner of this match goes on to face the Raging Bull Maverick in the next round of the St. Louis title tournament. Now, either one of these competitors, they are in for the fight of their lives. Not only in this match, but whoever wins has to face the big Raging Bull Maverick. I do not envy either one of these athletes in that position.
Well, I'm looking at this match right now, and I'm thinking it's going to be Adam Ryan taking on Maverick. How can Maverick deal with the mind games? How can Maverick deal with the unbridled rage of Adam Ryan? I don't think he's going to stand much of a chance. I know Maverick's big. I know he's big and tough. But
actually, what you meant to say is you don't know how Maverick is going to withstand a two-on-one assault that the Underground always perpetrates, even if it's in a singles match. That's what you meant to say.
I did not mean to say that at all. Des Wellston back up, onto his feet.
Des Wellston charging in, misses. Adam Ryan rolls out of the way, gets caught with a back elbow here. One has to wonder how that, it's tornado DDT, floats over into a cover here. 1, 2, almost a 3 count. I was just going to say, one has to wonder what damage has been done to the elbow and shoulder of Des Wellston and how that's going to affect his performance in this match.
Des's elbow is definitely hurting him right there. If he'd have been able to have a little tighter grip, I think he could have won that match with a surprise move like that, but Adam Ryan definitely has worked him over quite a bit. Let's see what kind of heart Des Wellston has.
Des Wellston going for a running big boot here. Adam Ryan ducks, goes into a hammerlock of his own. What is he setting up for here? Hammerlock flatliner drives Des Wellston to the mat.
Right,
this could be it. 1, 2, almost a 3 count. We almost saw Adam Ryan advancing to the next round of the St. Louis title tournament.
Jackie Lee saying he thinks that's a slow count. I have to agree with him. I think Michael Crace was a little slow on that one. Adam Ryan firmly back in control, though, here. Des Wellston is hurt.
It's almost like Adam Ryan is hearing other voices outside of Jackie Lee Bosch. Did you see the look in his face? It was almost as if someone was calling to him from the other side of the ring. This guy is mentally unstable. Quite frankly, he rattles me a little bit. He's a little scary. Going for a suplex here. Des Wellston catches him right with the knee to the head. Shoulder block into the midsection here. Wellston could be going for he gets caught midair. What is he doing? Wow. Jawbreaker.
That's going to be
just
it right
destroys him. Like this could be it too. Almost a 3 count.
Unbelievable. If he could kick out of something like that.
Wow. Looked like Des Wellston was going for a sunset flip, and Adam Ryan caught him right out of the air and just dropped him with that chin breaker right across his shoulder. Devastating maneuver there.
Des Wellston is hurting bad right now. Being right side, maybe a quick little roll up, grab the tights, and let's get out of here, Adam.
Listen to you grab the tights. Unbelievable. You encourage this type of behavior.
I encourage winning. I don't encourage, every participation trophies.
Adam Ryan stalking Des Wellston. Looks like he's going for a reverse DDT here. Wellston shakes out of it, drives Adam Ryan back into the corner. Des Wellston still favoring that neck. Belly-to-belly suplex. Almost throws Adam Ryan out of the ring. Impressive feat of strength there by Des Wellston.
That was almost a snap belly-to-belly. It was so quick and so fast.
Reverse European uppercut. Springboards off the second rope. It looks like Des Wellston, what is he going for here?
He'd be going for that big kick. If he hits
going for a big kick. Oh, look at that. Pulls referee Michael Crace in the way. And there's
Ryan.
Jackie Lee Bosch on the apron again. It gets caught with an elbow by Des Wellston. And the Underground collide. Wellston rolling up. Adam Ryan. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Des Wellston is advancing to the next round of the St. Louis title tournament.
I can't believe it. He's taking a cheap shot there at Jackie Lee Bosch. Yeah, that's right, boys.
And now the underground. Give me a break. The match is over, and they're putting the boots to Des Wellston.
You won that battle, but you didn't win the war. These guys are not through with you, Des Wellston. I think they're going to finish it right now. Finally, put it in to the nuisance that is Des Wellston.
Oh,
who is that?
It's Dion Iverson. Dion Iverson is here in the Casa Loma Ballroom, and he's working over both members of the underground, coming to save his partner, Des Wellston.
We haven't seen Dion Iverson in over a month or so, maybe even 2 months since he hurt his knee. He's back with a vengeance now.
His knee looks great, and Neon Iverson has sent the underground reeling. Thank goodness for Neon Iverson saving Des Wellston.
Listen, I know that Des is going to advance in the tournament, but I think this issue between the underground and the soldiers is far from being over.
And what a match we have in store for everybody in the Casa Loma Ballroom. When we return on March 9th, Des Wellston is going to take on Maverick in the semifinals of the St. Louis title
Ladies and gentlemen, 11 minutes, 36 seconds, your winner by pinfall, Des Wellston.
And we'll be right back on NWL STL.
Hey everybody, this is the Raging Bull Maverick, and you're watching NWL STL.
And our next match is set for
Welcome back, wrestling fans, to the National Wrestling League St. Louis. And we have yet another St. Louis title tournament match here tonight. And making his way to the ring for this match is some people would call him St. Louis's resident rebel without a cause. Cal Stark is making his way here in the Casa Loma Ballroom.
I think rebel without a clue is a little bit more accurate with this guy. I don't know about this guy. Sometimes I think I might like it, but I'm leaning towards not liking this guy. Where's the jackets like that? Who's this guy? Jeans and a t-shirt. I mean, he marches to his own drummer, that's true, but it's a tune that I hate.
And his opponent making his way into the Casa Loma Ballroom right now is one half of the hottest tag team in NWL STL. Mathew Grundy is going to go against Cal Stark in this St. Louis title tournament match.
Well, you know, one thing about Mathew Grundy is that, well, he's an idiot. This guy is the goofiest guy I have ever been around. Well, thankfully, I don't have to be around him too much, but I will say
Ladies
this.
and gentlemen,
very
the following contest is set for one fall and is a first-round match in the St. Louis Championship Tournament. Your referee is Jason Pemberton. Introducing first, to my left, from Fairmount, Indiana, weighing 196 pounds, Cal Stark. And to my right, from Granite City, Illinois, weighing 190 pounds, accompanied by Davey Gibson, here is the blood brother, Mathew Grundy.
And there we have it, our two combatants in this important St. Louis title tournament match. Mathew Grundy taking on the ever unpredictable Cal Stark, and he's starting off with a bang already for our Mathew Grundy right in the face. He kicks him right in the chest, a soccer kick. He could be going for a victory here. 1, 2, gets a 2 count only.
It's exactly what I think Cal Stark should be doing. You know, he sort of started off slow here in the NWL, but this guy's really been picking up steam. Got a big win just last week, and now looking to advance in this tournament. If he gets a win over Grundy, that's a big feather in his cap.
Stomping right in between the shoulder blades here at Mathew Grundy. He's trying to fight his way back up to his feet with forearms and fists right to the face of Cal Stark. Both of these guys have such educated feet and fists. It's going to be a great match. A European uppercut catches Mathew Grundy. Look at Cal Stark showing great agility here. What is he doing? Oh, goes for a kick right to the chest and pump thrust kick right to the face of Mathew Grundy. This action is starting off hot and heavy here, going for a tornado DDT on the outside, unable to connect, and Cal Stark kicks his leg out from underneath him.
Well, you know, that's a fantastic sequence of moves right there. Now, hey, how come you're not talking about Davey Gibson interfering in this match?
He's checking
Davey
on
Gibson
his partner.
Is there. He's not supposed to be there, Mr. Hypocrite.
He's just checking on his partner. He's not getting involved in the match.
He got involved by checking on his partner.
He's not
MD?
hitting
Can
Cal
he
Stark.
legally check on his partner? I don't think so. You are terrible.
You're unreasonable. You are unreasonable.
That is a large security guard right there. They should throw somebody into him. That would probably
hard knife edge chop to the chest of Grundy here. Cal Stark may have hurt his hand a little bit with how hard he hit Grundy. And Cal Stark knows in order to advance in this title tournament, he needs to finish the action in the ring. So he rolls Mathew Grundy back into the ring. What is he doing here? Oh, tries to go for maybe a drop kick there and gets caught with a leg lariat by Mathew Grundy. And speaking of drop kicks, nicely executed by one half of the Blood Brothers.
Pele kick right there. Fantastic maneuver by Grundy. What's he setting him up for here?
Grundy up and over the top rope. Hard forearm strike to the face of Cal Stark. Sends Cal Stark back to the middle of the ring. And Grundy leaps almost halfway across the ring and clotheslines Cal Stark. Oh, kick right to the face. This could be it. This could be it. 1, 2. Oh, almost a 3 count.
Come on, Cal. Can you imagine a guy like Mathew Grundy representing us as champion here in St. Louis? I mean, I couldn't think of anything worse than that. This guy's so dumb. He's so dense. He's so goofy. I mean, he's terrible.
Grundy going to the top rope, and tried. Cal Stark got the knees up, going for a cover here, too. Almost a 3 count. And the winner of this match, Christopher, goes on to face Coco Rumble. And again, going for another cover here, too. Gets a 2 count. Coco Rumble has his eyes set. Has his eyes set on the next round of this tournament, and he wants to be the first NWL STL heavyweight champion.
Well, everybody in the tournament wants to be the first NWL STL champion. What kind of a statement is that? You get paid for making stupid statements like that? I mean, my goodness, I should get half of your salary because I have to correct most of the things that you say.
I was simply making a point that some people want it more than others in this tournament. Sure. Oh, nice capo kick right there. Right to the back of the head of Cal Stark. What is he going for here? Could be going for a brain buster. Cal Stark fights his way out of it.
Nice knee to the head there.
Oh, looking like he was going for that tornado DDT. He might connect here with that brain bust. Ooh. Oh, Falcon Arrow.
Falcon Arrow.
Actually, 1, 2, almost a 3 count. It's the heart and determination that matters in this tournament, Christopher. That's what I was trying to say before you rudely interrupted me. Everybody wants to be St. Louis champion. However, I think some people want it more than others, and Grundy might want it more than Cal Stark in this match.
First of all, I'm paid to interrupt you because you make stupid statements all the time. And second of all, everybody wants it here, and yeah, they're pulling out all the stops right there. Beautiful kick right there from Cal Stark.
Cal Stark, what is he going? He looked like he might have been going for that curb stomp there. Grundy steps out of it and now gets shoved back into the corner by Cal Stark. This Cal Stark just onslaught after onslaught. He keeps going and going. He keeps fighting and fighting no matter what. This guy has no quit him. Now he connects with the tornado DDT.
Wow. He nailed it.
Grundy could be out here too.
Cal Stark certainly has moved it up to another level. This guy, like I said, he kind of got out of the gate a little bit slow here in the NWL, but he has really picked it up in the last couple of matches that he's had, and he's pulling out all the stops. Grundy's in trouble. He may not have beat him right there with that DDT, but he's on Dream Street right now. Look at him.
Oh, trying for a head kick again. Grundy ducks. Cal Stark tried to put the boot up, shoves Grundy off. Cal Stark mounts the top rope again, puts a foot in the face of Grundy. Cal Stark trying to maintain his position, and he just got Hurricane Rana off the top rope by Mathew Grundy. And now Cal Stark is reeling in the other corner. Nice knee strike there. This could be it. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Mathew Grundy advances to the next round of the St. Louis title tournament, where he'll be taking on Coco Rumble.
Mathew Grundy.
Unbelievable matchup right there. Grundy, very successful tag team individual. Going to be moving on in the singles fight.
I would love to have one half of the Blood Brothers representing NWL STL going forward. These guys are out to entertain the fans and give all the fans here in the Casa Loma Ballroom their money's worth.
Doing a little pose in. He worked hard for that victory. I'll give you that. That's for sure. Let's see his partner can advance as well. Imagine the Blood Brothers facing each other in the finals. How about that?
That could be one heck of a match. And fans, we'll be right back here on NWL STL.
This is Todd Letterman, and you are watching NWL STL.
Welcome back, wrestling fans, to the National Wrestling League St. Louis. And Major Basin has been in the ring for a few minutes talking about the balcony naming here in St. Louis in the Casa Loma Ballroom. You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, he's talking again. Puts me to sleep every single time. Stupid PowerPoints.
It looks like Anti-Social Network is coming out and they're interrupting a Major Basin PowerPoint, which is never a smart idea. And I wonder what's on the Anti-Social Network's mind of Tommy Flagg and August Marshall. It's never a good idea to interrupt the boss, even if you fall asleep during it.
It's not a good idea, but it's a smart idea. Maybe it's the right thing to do. These guys have a lot of guts for interrupting the press.
Are you lost? Is there something that you want to say?
August Marshall wearing that trash bag backwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tommy Flagg. This is my associate, August Marshall, and we represent the Anti-Social Network. And yes, you can help me, because I am out here right now because I have a list of complaints, grievances, and demands, and you're the guy in charge, right? Minor? Okay, cool. Great. So first things first, a complaint. One of these godless savages that attends these shows stole my sunglasses last time we were here. You're the guy in charge. You've got the deep pockets. You're going to hire an elite task force to search each and every single one of them until my property is returned to me.
Seems fair.
Number 2, a grievance. You insist on running these events here in this geographical oddity, this pit that is St. Louis, instead of Hey!
How dare he come into the Casa Loma Ballroom in St. Louis and say that to these people?
I'm sorry, do you not understand who exactly I am? I am the leader of the Anti-Social Network. Do you not get what I'm saying to you right now? You are the ones who are quiet when I speak. I've got the microphone.
Show some respect.
I'm the Silver-Tongued Slayer and the Thursday Night Savior. And when I fire this thing up, you will sit there and shut your mouths.
What's his point? He wants his sunglasses returned? This is ridiculous.
To any of you, I'm talking to you. And now for the demands. You're going to get my sunglasses back. You're going to dim these house lights. You're going to close down that balcony. You're going to move these seats at least 20 feet farther away from our ring.
Seems fair.
You're going to give me and August a bye straight to the finals of the title tournament.
Good luck with that.
That's why we get a bye, because you didn't put us in it. And furthermore, hey, I said shut up! You're out here talking about your social networking and all your platforms and your media and everything, and you do this fancy little hashtag fight STL. Fight KC, fight STL, fight this, fight that. Let me put it to you very, very simply, Minor. If you do not give us what we want, we will give you a fight.
Ooh.
Whoa, strong word. Oh, and speaking of a fight, Maverick, the Raging Bull, is making his way out to the ring as well. What does Maverick want, and what is he doing out here He might be looking for a fight.
Guy's always looking for a fight, that's for sure. Maverick, what's he doing? Stick his nose in their business. At least he's not wearing some dumb beanie or stupid headband.
Mav, it sounds like these guys want to fight. It seems like they want to fight. Oh. Hey, Mav, you feel like fighting?
Always.
All right, so why don't we do this? Maverick versus you two jabronis, and it starts now. Go.
What? Are you kidding me? Maverick is going to take on both of the Antisocial Network here, and the referee has rung the bell, and we are underway in a handicap match. August Marshall and Tommy Flagg firing away on the Raging Bull Maverick. This hardly seems fair.
Absolutely. Maverick, you want to run your mouth, or you got more than you can bargain for, that's for sure.
Chopping away on the chest of Tommy Flagg, and you do not want to be anywhere near the chops or strikes of the Raging Bull. Look at that strength. Has both guys up on his shoulders, and one of them fell off. I mean, incredible strength shown here by Maverick.
Can you imagine the disrespect that the Antisocial Network is feeling right now? They come out there to make a point, to be gentlemen, to get their point across, some things that they have to get off their chest, and they're treated like this. Now they got to fight with this big, dumb lunatic from Texas. Come on, Maverick, you like to fight. Get up and fight.
Tommy Flagg and August Marshall looking to still make a name for themselves here in the National Wrestling, both in singles competition and in tag team competition. I'm going to say that they haven't had the best luck here. Win-loss records are not too good for the Antisocial Network here in the NWL STL.
I don't care about yesterday. I care about today, and they're looking pretty good right now. They're really taking it to
it's two
the Raging Bull.
Come on, Christopher. It's 2 against 1. Of course they're going to look good. I don't think anybody could beat the Antisocial Network 2-on-1.
Listen, you want to run your mouth. You want to stick your nose in where it doesn't belong. You want to bite off more than you can chew. That's your problem,
The
Maverick.
Antisocial Network just did that when they were interrupted a major Based-in PowerPoint.
You're complaining that they the Maverick has to fight both of these men. Well, he brought it all on himself, and he's got nobody but Major Based-in to blame for that. So think about that when you're nursing all those wounds later on tonight, that your boss did this to you, Maverick.
Both Tommy Flagg and August Marshall are just free-for-alling here on Maverick in the middle of the Casa Loma Ballroom. Hard whip to the corner. Tommy Flagg tries to go in for a splash. Misses a splash attempt. August Marshall collides with his partner after trying to do a clothesline to Maverick. And look at the strength. Maverick pressing August Marshall, throwing him on Tommy Flagg. Maverick is no joke when it comes to strength and aggression here in the National Wrestling League.
Listen, Maverick gets bigger, stronger, tougher every single week.
Oh,
beautiful
nice
maneuver.
cutter. Ace cutter connects with Maverick. What are they doing here? Maybe looking for a double super kick here, right in the face. This could be it for Maverick. 1, 2, and Maverick kicks out at 2.
The Antisocial Network, a very, very talented tag team. These guys used to working together, and it's really showing. They are really putting the boots to Maverick right now. You want to be a big, tough guy? Let's see what you got, Maverick. Here's
Maverick firing back with a series of chops to both August Marshall and Tommy Flagg, really lighting into him here. Oh, it's beautiful back spinning elbow by Tommy Flagg. Tommy Flagg, double team maneuver here. Neck breaker, belly to back combination.
Right,
going for a cover. 1, 2.
I have seen those
So
guys
close.
put away a lot of tag teams with a maneuver just like that. And really make a Maverick pay right now.
Firing fist to the back. Senton backsplash by Tommy Flagg. I don't know how anyone can withstand a 2-on-1 attack, and they have been relentless against the Raging Bull here tonight.
Well, can you blame them? The disrespect that they've received from Major Based-in and from Maverick themselves. I don't blame these guys for taking out all their frustration on. And I bet you Maverick stole his sunglasses. I've solved the case.
Oh, I bet. Go and collect. You know what? You should leave the commentary booth right now. Go collect your reward from Tommy Flagg, because you apparently solved his case.
Listen, I would, if you were even halfway capable, I would probably do that right now, but I love the wrestling fans, and I can't possibly leave and not have them.
Double clothesline for the second rope, connects with both members of the Antisocial Network, and the Raging Bull is starting to rage here tonight. Reverse elbow and connects with a clothesline right to the chest of Tommy Flagg.
You can't let up on Maverick for just 1 second. This guy is in great shape. He's explosive. Fez press!
Lutz press connects with Tommy Flagg and raining down right hands into the face and neck area of Tommy Flagg. August Marshall gets whipped to the outside, and the Raging Bull again with another clothesline to the chest of Tommy Flagg. He says this could be it too, and August Marshall comes in to break up the cover there. Who knows if that would have scored him a 3 count right there if August Marshall hadn't come in the ring.
August Marshall doing the right thing, saving his partner. Oh, he's in a bad way, right? He's somewhere he doesn't want to be. Look at that. Look at the look on Maverick's face right now.
Oh, August Marshall turned around into a storm, into a whirlwind, and possibly into the stampede of the Raging Bull. Maverick looks like he could be going up for the sure shot here. This could be it. Oh, he drops him right on his own partner. That's this 2, 3, and the Raging Bull Maverick puts away both members of the Antisocial Network, and the Raging Bull says it right there. He's heading straight for the St. Louis Championship.
Well, the guy looks good. He's certainly big. He's certainly strong. And he's tough. But to me, I lost a lot of respect for Maverick right there because he's become Major Basie's lapdog, doing his bidding. That's disgusting. Are you proud of yourself? These guys, he just wanted his sunglasses back, for goodness sakes.
And we'll be right back here on the National Wrestling League St. Louis.
This is Wellston, and you're watching NWL STL.
Dedicated for certain. Yeah. You don't wanna rumble.
It's the rivalry of the century. NWL Kansas City takes on NWL St. Louis. It's a clothesline, beautiful back break kick. Nice. Oh, Letterman. Oh my gosh. Beautiful splash by Blaine Meeks. Whoa! 2, 3 now to congratulate. Kansas City takes the lead 1-0. Right away on Maverick, and the bell is sounding. And we hear double overhead belly to belly seated powerbomb off the second rope. 2, 3, that's it. St. Louis ties it up 1-1. And this is the rubber match in the STL KC series. Skylar Beckett goes against Jeremy Wyatt. Oh, DDTs him hard. Springboards in from the outside. This could be it.
Forever.
Almost running into the referee. Jeremy Wyatt collapses. Buddy Shepard is getting involved in this match.
What is this?
What are you doing out here? He kicked him in the stomach. Oh my God! Jeremy Wyatt's calling for the coronation. And this is it. 1, 2, 3. And Jeremy Wyatt gains the victory, giving Kansas City the lead in this series. 2 victories to 1. And what will happen tonight here in the Casa Loma Ballroom? It's main event time here in the Casa Loma Ballroom. Kansas City versus St. Louis. And representing Kansas City, Blaine Meeks is making his way to the ring.
Absolutely my least favorite person in the entire planet. This big dork, Blaine Meeks, this comic book idiot. Man, if I got to hear the term comic mischief, and I'm sure I'm going to hear it tonight over and over again. Man, this guy, I mean, he can be great, and he's like comic books. He's just like a big kid, or he's just a dork. I feel like somebody should steal his lunch money or something.
Blaine Meeks looking to put up Kansas City 3 victories to 1 after Jeremy Wyatt put away Skylar Beckett last week at the Scottish Rite Temple. And representing Team St. Louis is Jay Lutz.
Well, you might want to check to see if Jay Lutz even knows that he's actually competing here. Won his first round tournament match. He didn't even know he was in the tournament. This guy, man, he is 3 sheets to the wind all the time. I'm having a seat right there on our big security guard.
Jay Lutz this may not be the best pre-match strategy for an athlete the caliber of Blaine Meeks, is to have a couple rounds before he makes his way to the ring.
I don't think that Jay Lutz has much of a plan in anything in life, so I don't think he has much of a pre-match strategy.
In the series, KC leads 2-1 over St. Louis. Your referee is Jason Pemberton. Introducing first, to my right, he represents NWL KC from Austin, Texas, weighing 190 pounds. Please welcome Blaine Meeks. And to my left, representing NWL STL, weighing 186 pounds, the Hellraiser from Hanover, Massachusetts, Jay Lutz.
And the combatants have been announced for this next chapter in the I-70 Series war between St. Louis and Kansas City. St. Louis being represented by the wild, unorthodox ballroom brawler, Jay Lutz. Kansas City being represented by the ever-good-doing Blaine Meeks.
Well, you know, it's been a while since we've seen Blaine Meeks stick his nose into somebody else's business, Mr. Do-Gooder. So I wonder if he's going to be distracted or if he's going to be looking to save a kitten out of a tree or something during this match. That could be his downfall. It's going to be his downfall in life, that's for sure.
Blaine Meeks seemed almost a little confused during the introductions why the fans here in St. Louis would boo him. This guy is such a good guy. He doesn't even understand when fans are booing him. He seemed perplexed, but he has to understand this is about inner city rivalry.
Well, of course he doesn't understand why people... Blaine Meeks doesn't understand a lot of things. He reads comic books, for goodness sake. That's his level of intellect.
You tell me you never read a comic book when you were younger, back in the 50s?
When I was younger, yes, I did. And then I grew up and I got into, you know, things like women. You probably wouldn't know anything about that.
I'm surprised they had comic books in the 40s and the 50s. It's awesome.
Was that an age joke?
Back to the action here in the ring. Blaine Meeks whipping Jay Lutz. Now, no matter what anybody says about Jay Lutz, and maybe what I said about his pre-match ritual of having a few rounds, Jay Lutz is a skilled professional wrestler, and you never know which direction he's going to come at you with. He can fly, he can brawl, he can even do a little bit of technical wrestling. He can do it all. Nice exchange and a leg lariat by Blaine Meeks sends Jay Lutz back into the corner.
Jay Lutz is a very, very tough guy. This guy lives hand to mouth, day to day. So, yeah, he's used to fighting for every one of his meals, and you become very resourceful when you do that. Just like the moves, just like that.
Going for a kick there. Jay Lutz going for a sunset flip. 1, 2. Meeks reverses, Lutz reverses, back and forth we go here. Lutz pulls the arm out. Looks like he's going for another cradle pin here. Flips him out, 2, back and forth. The action hot and heavy here in the Casa Loma Ballroom. That's how much this means to each one of these combatants representing their own city.
See, that's what I'm talking about with Blaine Meeks. If he would have pulled the tights on that exchange, he probably would have got the victory. But he's too stupid and too naive about how the world really works. And now he's got to fight this guy who just doesn't care. He could have won.
Jay Lutz taking a little bit of a beverage break here in the middle of a wrestling match. Now, call me crazy, but Lutz seems kind of off balance here. And I'm not trying to... Oh, he just spit beer right in the face. Oh, Blaine Meeks, what a low-down, dirty trick by the Baru Brawler.
I kind of like that. I think he needs to do more of that kind of stuff. Do you think that beer has even come close to Blaine Meeks in his entire life? I doubt it.
I'm sure Blaine Meeks leads a very clean lifestyle. I mean, somebody, a finely tuned athlete like Blaine Meeks always has to make sure he's on top of his game. I can't believe Jay Lutz spit beer in his face. It's kind of shady on Jay Lutz's part.
Well, it does go to show you just how much this particular series means to everybody in both locker rooms.
What is Jay Lutz doing here? Tope Suicida connects with Blaine Meeks and sends him into the guardrail. Crash and burn there by Jay Lutz going into Blaine Meeks.
Blaine Meeks is hurting. He's probably never faced a guy quite like Jay Lutz. There aren't too many people like Jay Lutz in the entire world, so he probably hasn't.
I'm surprised Jay Lutz can fly like that, considering he looks so unstable just standing in the ring. Blaine Meeks goes outside of the ring, goes through the legs of Jay Lutz. What is Blaine Meeks planning to do here?
Follow him.
Kicks it long. Those long legs of Blaine Meeks connect right with the head of Jay Lutz. What is he doing here? Wow. German suplex. Snaps Jay Lutz over right in the center of the ring.
You see Jay Lutz's head snap back when he hit the mat there. Beautifully executed technical suplex there. Technically sound for sure.
Snap suplex gets a 1.5 count. Jay Lutz still has a lot of fight left in him, and one has to wonder what this means if Jay Lutz were to pick up a victory and even the score St. Louis 2, Kansas City 2. I would think that maybe the powers that be, General Manager Matt Jackson would have to take a long look at Jay Lutz and consider him for some future title opportunities down the line.
Jay Lutz, very talented competitor. He's going to give you all he has, that's for sure. I don't know if he really is like that or he's just too drunk to know that he's doing it or not. Who knows, but regardless, you're in there. You're in for a fight anytime you get in the ring with Jay Lutz.
Blaine Meeks takes him over. High elevation on that elbow drop. Connects right with the chest of Jay Lutz. Only gets a 1 count. Lutz still has a lot of fight left in him. And Blaine Meeks looks a little frustrated. Maybe Jay Lutz, the power of the alcohol is surging through his veins right now, and he may not feel a lot of pain.
Absolutely. I think that it's really hard elbow.
Hard elbow right to the side of the head of Blaine Meeks. Make Another that one. 2. Lutz still has a lot of fight left in him, whipping Blaine Meeks off the far ropes. Blaine Meeks coming off the other side. Jay Lutz turning that to a Michinoku driver. 1, 2. Almost got a 3 count. Almost even the score 2-2 here in the Casa Loma Ballroom.
Very, very close to getting a victory right there. I've said this before, I don't think Blaine Meeks has ever faced anybody like
rolling
Jay
him
Lutz.
up. Gets a 2 count there. What does this mean if Blaine Meeks, threw him into the turnbuckle there.
That did a lot of damage. If he could pull him out to the center of the ring, I think he might have Blaine right there. He took a huge bump into the corner there.
Nasty spill into the corner. Blaine Meeks looked a little bit out of it when he was dragged into the center of the ring by Jay Lutz. Blaine Meeks has been involved in 2 out of the 3 matches that St. Louis and Kansas City have had. So Blaine Meeks is definitely looking to score, yet get another feather in his cap if he were to win here tonight.
If you're going to ask anybody about who really was Team Kansas City, it might be Blaine Meeks. Yes, he's been in those matches. He certainly puts it all on the line for Kansas City.
Could it be going? Oh, he connected with Comic Mischief there while Jay Lutz's legs were tied up in the ropes. 1, 2. Oh, almost a 3 count. Blaine looks shocked that Jay Lutz was able to kick out of that.
Kind of a modified version of Comic Mischief, and yes, I can't believe that I just said it, but he has really got Jay Lutz hurting right there. Both these men giving it their all. He's going to fly.
Blaine Meeks showing his athletic ability and dives over the top rope right onto Jay Lutz, hitting him hard to the outside. Jay Lutz crashes down on the floor here in the Casa Loma Ballroom. Smartly rolls him back in the ring. 2, almost a 3 count. Gets the right shoulder up just in the nick of time, and Blaine Meeks still seems confused. He doesn't know how to put away the ballroom brawler.
A lot of folks have had that particular frustration. This Jay Lutz is a tough guy. He can take an awful lot of punishment. It's just how much can Blaine dish out. What's he setting him up for now?
Jawbreaker. Jay Lutz again staggering around. Blaine Meeks able to whip him off. Oh, knee strike right to the face. Jay Lutz still, knee strike of his own. Almost a modified version of a GTS, and Lutz needs to make a cover right here to pick up the victory for Team St. Louis.
He might have him. He got him square in the bridge of the nose with that knee. You can look at it. You can see that camera shot there. Blaine, his eyes are glassed over. He's hurting right now.
Could have broken the nose. That was a hard knee strike right to the bridge of the nose, as you said, Christopher.
Both of them to their knees.
Looks like both are going to exchange forearms in almost a crouching position. That was a right hand there. Forget forearms. He just wants to hit him in the face, and now they're both exchanging slaps right here in the Casa Loma Ballroom. Both of these men eagerly want to pick up a victory for the respective city, and they're willing to stop at nothing to pick up a victory. Blaine Meeks scoring consecutive strikes to the face, and Blaine Meeks, collides with Jason Pemberton, who slumped over in the corner.
Blaine Meeks trying to take the referee out. He knew he was going to lose this match, and he tried to take the easy way out.
That is not true. Blaine Meeks he got hit into the corner. And who is this?
That's Dak
Draper.
What's Dak
is
Draper
coming
doing
in
here?
the ring. What is he doing?
Is he Team
Give
St.
me
Louis?
a break. Mile High Dr. Bomb connects with Blaine Meeks right in the center of the ring. Are you kidding me? Has he defected? Has he defected to Team St. Louis? It looks like Jay Lutz is going to get the victory here.
Referee's still down.
Wait, what is...
He's got Jay Lutz up now.
Now he's got Jay Lutz up in the Mile High Dr. Bomb.
Wow.
Drove him right in the center of the ring. What is Dak Draper doing out here? Now he rolls Blaine Meeks on top of him.
Both these men are out.
Both of these men are out. Dak Draper making his presence felt here.
I love it. Dak Draper is a take charge kind of man. He's not going to leave it
Jason
up to Blaine
Pemberton
Meeks.
coming 2,
Wow.
3.
He's got
it. That's it. Blaine Meeks picks up the victory for Team Kansas City.
How about that?
Putting Kansas City up 3-1.
Dak Draper's such a talented guy. He doesn't even have to be in the match to win the match. Dak Draper, he really is what Kansas City wrestling is all about. That guy is a take charge kind of hero. That's the kind of hero we need, not a geek like Blaine Meeks.
I can't believe what we've seen here tonight. Dak Draper once again stealing the spotlight, but yet I think he stole the victory maybe from Team St. Louis. He Dr. Bombed both of these competitors and then rolled Blaine Meeks on top of him. Blaine Meeks doesn't even know what just happened.
You don't have to tell me. I was sitting here. I watched the entire thing. Dak Draper knew that Blaine Meeks was just about ready to get beat. He knew how tough Jay Lutz was, and he took things into his own hands, and he won the match for Team Kansas City. That's right, Blaine. You should go back there, and you should thank Dak Draper for what he just did to you.
What are Dak Draper's intentions for sticking his nose in this match? I mean, last week it seemed like he might have been favoring Team St. Louis almost, and this week he's back with Kansas City. Where does Dak Draper's allegiances lie? I don't even know, Christopher. This is puzzling to me.
Dak Draper does what Dak Draper wants to do. Great match between these two competitors, and they found out that both of them are pretty good, but Dak Draper, he's just that much better.
Thank you for joining